Hey guys, welcome to my Scrabble YouTube channel. This is Adam Henderson, and today I'm going to try something different. It's might not be as exciting as uh, going over some of the tournament games, but I've been interested in Cesar del Solar's Scrabble engine, and it's the latest one. We don't. There isn't a whole lot of Scrabble playing computers out there, and so I just want to see how it goes fares against Maven, which a lot of people don't know what Maven is, but it's a very strong computer. The only unfortunate thing with this idea is that Maven's dictionary hasn't been updated until since like 2007, 2008. So I have to be careful not to play any of the 2016 new words. There was a lot of words added in 2016. So I am going to launch Maven. And this first game I played, I made a video for the first game. I was still learning how to use Macondo, and also I accidentally played WUDDY, which is a new word, and I didn't realize WUDDY was a new word. Um, so I gave Macondo the win. That's why you see the green space, but I didn't think it was fair to record the score of the game because Macondo lost a turn. So moving the score out. All right, guys. So I'm not going to be doing. I think I might be doing a few here and there of this type of video for the month of July, but after July, that'll be it for this. But I'll probably still do these games just to see what the final results are. I am going to be keeping track of the scores because it's very interesting to see how strong these computers are. One way to do that is see what their average score is. So let's start a game. So I'm going to have to keep going between these two. So I'm just going to commit one every time. Doesn't like the capitalization on commit. So T it is the play. Makes sense. Don't hurt. Aim and PRY. So it likes pry here. Makes sense. Keep a good lead. All right. Rec is Ilmorn. Monilia. So this is the first one where we have to be careful because I know Monilia is a new one, so we can't play that. The exclamation mark means it's new. So Instead, 6F. Figure out where 6F is. So Moulin is a word. Let me just double check that that's not new. It's not. I didn't think Moulin was new. Let me just check real quick whether I've ever seen this word. I'm pretty sure I have, but it just feels ooh, Moulin. So I haven't seen that word before. I'm gonna write that one down. And it's funny, after I've been playing Scrabble since at least maybe like 2005. For 20 years, I'm still learning new words, even at my level, and I play at a pretty high level. But anyway, Moulin's the play. It's a great play. I like this word. Yep. All right. So no bingo's coming down yet, but looks like the computer's Maven's close to bingo. I gotta see what that noise is. All right, so the rack is Acaries. Or RKIs through an H. There's no H though. Oh, there is. Okay, hold on, I'm confused. It's 5E. Oh, shoot. Okay, so hold on. I never committed Moulin. Oh, shit. I forgot to commit Moulin. All right. Let me pause and fix this. All right, guys. So, yeah, you guys can use Macondo yourself. I'll put a link down because Cesar made a YouTube video on how to install and use Macondo. Also, I'll link that in this video if you're interested in using this program. It's supposed to be the strongest Scrabble computer ever, but I don't think anybody's actually done any tests on it to see if it actually is. So that's what I'm doing now. Is I'm going to try to play 120 games. I figure out that's enough games that'll kind of give us an insight on which. At least I'm going to be playing against Maven. You might think that's a strange choice, but I have my own logic for doing that. Also, it's by my birthday month, so I get to do what I want. And this is what I want to do. I'm not a big fan of Quackle. So anyway, let's keep going. So I set the rack, change the names, let's generate, so there's no bingo. So each is the play. Comment, not comment, commit. Maven's been around for a long time, and since it doesn't have the new dictionary, hardly anyone uses it. But I've also been around for a long time, and I know that Maven, even though it's annoying that we can't update the dictionary, it remains one of the strongest playing, you can't use it to analyze, but it's one of the strongest playing computers. And this isn't even the strongest setting. I'm playing at the second strongest setting. Um, I'll play it on the strongest setting maybe after this trial, but I wanted to try it on the second strongest setting, which is incredibly strong still. I only beat like beat this setting about a third of the games I play against it. All right. So let's see what the first bingo of the game is going to be. AA, EI, and RS. And the first bingo of the game is not going to be played. I thought this would be a bingo turn. I guess the board's closed enough that it... Oh, and there's no sevens either. Okay, interesting. So, computer says play A ace at 3C. So we'll go ahead and commit that. Which is weird because elk takes an A hook, so you'd think you'd want to keep the A. So Maven's 5 points ahead, or 4 points ahead now after strobe. And okay, so that's an interesting rack. I'm gonna pause it in case there's something I can't show on stream. Okay, guys. I'll have to be sure to monitor the comments for this video. So Ginger's is the play here. And not too surprising, he bingos right back. Let's see. Because we're getting towards the second half of the game. There's 2 blanks out. So the computer uses the first blank to bingo. So no bingo here, just urbane. Yeah, tied score. Ooh, I like this because this will kind of show how strong Macondo is, because this is a tough position to be in. Obviously, this game isn't lost, but this is a really tough rack to play through. So AEIINOR. Well, actually, I'll make computer's move first, so he plays wedgie. So computer likes keeping AI here and scoring 29 points. Just making sure it doesn't play any new words, and it doesn't. Yep, I think that's a good play. Oh, drew the other blank, so we're back in business. But computer makes a strong play, but we're only down 14 points, so after this bingo, we should be in good shape for Macondo. I'm not really necessarily rooting for Macondo. I just want to see how strong it is. So he plays cost. That is the rack, right? AEGHIO. is O. Okay, there's no bingo here, but there will be a bingo next turn. So it makes a high scoring play, which makes sense. Let's commit number 1. And the gets rid of that triple. Private. Okay, I screwed up again. See, this is what's annoying is I forget to commit things. All right, I gotta back up again. Okay, I think I got it all fixed up. Let's just double check that the scores are correct. So it's actually completely even, and that is surprising. Let's see if we have a bingo this time. The thing is, the board is so close that I might actually not have a bingo. So yeah, let's see what the bot says. This is an interesting game, at least interesting to me. Did I not set the rack? Oh, I put a 0. In my own program, I use 0 for blank. Okay, Ganev for 26. Fajita comes down. I probably should use a question mark instead of 0, but I've gotten so used to 0 that I almost like don't even want to make that change, since I'm the only one that uses that program. I'm talking about my anagrammer. So yeah, I mean, still a close game. We're at the very end now, so we're at the end game. So I wonder, like, it looked like when I did help, it looked like there was a end game. Can I just run end game and it'll do something? Oh, can't use end game solve. All right, so after the bag's empty, we'll use that. Is there a pre-end game command? No. Okay. Let's see here. So I haven't set the rack yet. That's the rack, right? So we'll just use Gen like we have been. Feijoa for 20. So we're giving up on bingoing. This is an interesting move. But I'm gonna just make it, that's the bot's top move, and just make sure I'm spelling it right. Yes. So this is a close one. He plays Axel. And let's see what else he has on his rack. D-O-U-Z. Just out of curiosity, let's see if... No, it likes Ox for 53. Where does Ox play? That might be making a new word at N5. Oh shit, okay, hold on. I screwed up again. See, this is why I can't do this well, because I keep messing up and forgetting to commit. Out of curiosity, so I had Feijoa plus I think the drew, yeah, the letter I drew was probably the M. That was my rack. Just out of curiosity, I'm just wondering if it would still have played Feijoa or Feijoa, however you pronounce it. Yeah, it still would have. So, okay. I didn't really mess up too badly. So he plays Axel. I'm just curious how strong of a play Axel was, if that was the best play or not. DOUZ. Looks like Macondo's going to win this. Yeah. Made the strongest play there. And then, yep, Macondo has that. So 15D. Let me just make sure that's a valid play. MES. Okay, MES is a weird newly added 3. So I can't play that. But I can play M's. Looks like it's in the same spot, so I'll do that. So, okay. Good game for Macondo. Let's see here. So I'll record the score. So Macondo gets 380 and the win. How do I set this for? We'll give it this color. And then put another for spread. How do I pass? Oh, I have to write commit pass. Game is over, okay. All right, so 365 for Maven. So spreads positive 15 for Macondo. Yeah, so so far Macondo's 2 for 2. And yeah, I'm not sure if this video will be interesting or not, but put your comments down below. I don't plan to do too many of these, but just for the month of July. All right, take care.